Hi, welcome to this part of my review featuring the When the Moon Hangs Low role-playing game. If you haven't seen the other parts of my review featuring this Bloodborne inspired role-playing game, please check out the playlist in the description below. This time we are going to talk about random tables, the included scenario, and I'm going to give you my final thoughts on this RPG. Let's start with the random tables. This book contains many tables to randomize the contents of contracts, complications, things that you will encounter such as items. There are many things. Let me give you some examples. In the case of contracts, perhaps the contract has to do with slaying a dangerous creature, perhaps a ghoul, ragd, or gutter boar that has been hunting citizens. Or maybe you need to investigate a strange murder. Or perhaps you roll 2 times and the contract is a combination of the 2 results. Maybe you need to explore and map an area of the shambles for the militia, while at the same time, you need to locate and burn a mass grave containing a number of hivelings. Then we have a table concerning contract complications. Perhaps an unexpected creature has made its nest in the area that you are going through. Maybe the issuer of the contract has no intention of paying upon completion. Or perhaps the contract is out of date, and either the target or the employer is nowhere to be found. There is a table covering loot. Maybe you encounter a large bag of coins. Or maybe an item of equipment such as a weapon, piece of gear, light source. Or perhaps you encounter an occult artifact, such as a holy relic, or an ever-burning candle. You have a table concerning saints. Perhaps you encounter a temple dedicated to Valius the Anchorite, patron of the faithful. Or maybe Isabella the Flayed, patron of thieves. Or perhaps Arcadius the Shackled, patron of the hopeless. You have a table covering weird events. Perhaps a thick fog fills the streets and screams echo from within. Maybe strange shapes flit across the roofs. People talk of the scrabble of claws on tiles. Maybe, as night falls, the stars are missing. The night sky is dark and ominous. You have a table covering dark secrets. Maybe in a hidden plaza in the shambles, a sewer grate leads down into the necropolis, directly outside of a lost vault filled with the bones of vanquished hunters. Maybe a broker in the beast market is in possession of a particular holy relic which the church would do anything to get back. Maybe a hunter uncovered the secret of the bitter sacrament and the church had them burned at the stake for heresy. Then we have the example contract, lost and found. I am going to avoid spoilers by just giving you general information about this contract. This is an introductory adventure in which the players need to find a missing militia courier and the important documents he was carrying. Now you can play this contract/scenario however you like, but I think that the best way of playing this contract is to handle it as a sort of slow burn, methodical expedition into a very dangerous zone of the city. There will be opportunities for combat, and you can certainly speed up the pace, but I think it's much better to build up the suspense. This scenario is very well written. You can actually use it to start an entire campaign, because there are some hooks, some seeds, that can be easily developed or further explored. So what do I think of When the Moon Hangs Low RPG? I think this is the current best representation we will get when it comes to a Bloodborne role-playing game. There are many good things about this RPG. You have characters that feel powerful and vulnerable at the same time. They are marked by their curse, they are damned in a way, but that same curse gives them advantages, powers, heightens their skills, their edges. So you feel very powerful, but at the same time, you are fragile because of your pain or suffering caused by the curse. Sometimes it's physical pain, other times it's more of a psychological thing, and the curse is constantly pulling you into becoming a monster The hunters will become the creatures that they once hunted if they are not careful. In fact, I don't see many campaigns having a happy ending. The characters in this role-playing game are pretty much carrying out their personal vendettas against a curse, against the darkness that so twisted their very souls. Mechanically speaking, the system is very flexible. You can easily fight with your melee or ranged weapons, but also with magical powers brought upon you by the curse. The equipment selection is also quite satisfactory, the items, the artifacts, and this is a very complete rulebook. You have the character creation system, a complete bestiary, a complete setting guide, game master advice. Adding to that the introductory scenario and the random tables. And of course these random tables can also be used in GM-less play. If you like to play solo or co-op games without a game master, these tables can assist you with that. So my highest recommendation for When the Moon Hangs Low. If you like gothic gameplay, gothic horror, action experiences, this is a must-have in my opinion. If you are a fan of Bloodborne, you definitely need to get this one as well. Thank you for watching this review, for your likes and your comments. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know. And thank you so much to those of you that are going the extra mile to support the channel. If anyone else wishes to further support the channel, the information on how to do that will be in the description below. Once again, thank you, and see you later.